It's been a great blessing to see the establishment of 2 homes for the care of underprivileged children in Myanmar. Bryce Lodge 1 and 2 were founded to bring honor to the Lord and in memory of my son Bryce. This program will explain how this happened.
Understand the Times with Roger Oakland, a video program dedicated to equipping the body of Christ with biblical insights for contemporary issues. As an author and lecturer, Roger travels internationally, speaking on a wide variety of topics that'll help you understand and analyze events of the past, items which are in the news today, and even those events which are yet to take place in the future. Now, to help us understand the times, here's Roger Oakland.
My first trip to Myanmar in 2006 was life-changing. I've been to many places around the world and seen a lot of things. However, when I was in Myanmar, I made observations that will be forever riveted in my mind. Millions of children growing up in hopeless situations. My heart was touched by what I saw. I knew there was something Understand the Times was called to do. This vision began while I was participating in an outreach to children of Buddhist families on the outskirts of Yangon. I'd never before experienced such an encounter. For the first time, I saw children face to face, children who were merely existing. They had rags for clothes, very little food, and no possibility of an education. While I was at this location, Pastor Mang, who had come along on this outreach, shared his vision with me. He told me about the children all over the country who lived in similar conditions. Many parents that he knew were unable to feed their own children, much less provide them with an education. He'd been approached by these parents and asked if there was something that could be done. Pastor Mang said he had a desire to establish a home to care for and educate children who were caught in hopeless situations. Although he had an idea and could find helpers who could implement such a facility, he didn't have the resources to make this happen. When I returned from Myanmar, I shared about this need by radio and internet. Some church boards were approached as well. Because of the generous response from God's people, funds were donated that made it possible to establish 2 homes. We have now dedicated these 2 facilities to the Lord, called Bryce Lodge 1 and Bryce Lodge 2. There are 20 children in each home that are being cared for. These children come from all over Myanmar and are from situations where Christian parents are unable to provide for their children. Pastor Mang enlisted other pastors to assist him in finding children in their areas with the greatest needs. Many of these children have lost their fathers. Their mothers who have been widowed are not able to provide their children even with the basic essentials of life. I cannot express the joy encountered when I met the children of Bryce Lodge 1 and 2 for the first time. The children are receiving both a secular and Christian education. They're being fed, clothed, and cared for by loving Christian guardians who are dedicated to helping these boys and girls become vessels God can use to make a difference in their country. I thank God for what has been accomplished in the establishment of Bryce Lodge 1 and Bryce Lodge 2. My prayer is that others will catch this vision and reach out to those in need in the country of Myanmar, where many more lives can be impacted. I'm Roger Oakland. This has been a biblical perspective to help understand the times.
To learn more about the global outreach of Understand the Times International, the ministry of Roger Oakland, visit www.understandthetimes.org, understandthetimes.org.